Continue our coverage and watching out for you during the cold snap. Coronavirus had already given homeless shelters enough to worry about, but now with the hard freeze expected in spots overnight, a lot on their plate. News 5's Colette Bordelon live for us near the Springs Rescue Mission, and they're preparing for a busy night tonight. Colette.
It really comes down to keeping people safe from both the cold and the virus, but sometimes those two can compete with each other. When Colorado brings the cold,
Does everybody in here have a coat?
our homeless shelters have to be ready.
Sometimes you just have to kind of juggle.
Kathy Klein of the Pueblo Rescue Mission currently juggling COVID-19 and the weather.
We've never not given things to people in need because of COVID.
They make people wear masks and do health screenings on everyone staying there.
They need to have been in Pueblo County for at least 30 days.
And even though they're nearly always at capacity, they're getting creative for this cold front.
We have a couple people that I know are very vulnerable that we may end up putting on a cot tonight. That's not our usual practice, but sometimes you just got to bend the rules.
What's harder, having somebody out in the freezing temperatures or keeping them protected from COVID? We're trying to do both.
Up in the Springs, they can shelter 450 people.
We don't have really the opportunity or flexibility to turn too many people away. Our teams are having to make just harder, more courageous decisions in order to make sure that the most people can be taken care of.
They also do a health screening on everyone to come in, but do say social distancing and enforcing masks can be a challenge.
I encourage folks to sleep head to foot, foot to head, to create as much spatial distancing as possible.
Because the alternative is dire.
We have seen people die in Colorado Springs because they didn't seek shelter.
Neither shelter have had any cases of coronavirus since the pandemic began. The Pueblo Rescue Mission says next week they're starting a drive collecting blankets, sleeping bags, clothing, jackets, hats, anything you can think of to help keep someone warm. They'll store those up and give them out to people when we actually start heading into winter, because believe it or not, this isn't it. Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado. Colette Bordelon, News 5.